I just got fucking permabanned.
575 to 478.
Go ahead, 575.
The streamers are live and currently exploiting request permission to issue a permanent ban.
You have a go 575. Enjoy.
Roger that, and thank you.
These cheaters have been punished by the men and women from Ricochet. All streamers are guilty until proven innocent.
Jowo just dropped 30+ kills on his first game of the new season. Incredible stuff. Truly groundbreaking gameplay. If you ignore the part where no one was shooting back. Someone in his chat had the nerve to point it out, and Jowo got super defensive.
That was VR casual? Ladies and gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind looking at me here and taking your attention to the top left of the screen. Now, as you can see here in the top left of the screen there, it says Resurgent Squads Rebirth Island. Now, what that means is this is Resurgent Squads on Rebirth Island. This ain't no casual mode, buddy.
Technically, he's right. It wasn't casual. What he forgot to mention though, that it was a 2-box lobby. Just a minor detail, apparently. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Rebirth is packed with kids. Probably 80% of the player base is under 12. That's not me being harsh, that's just what it is. School friends squad up and flood Rebirth. You can hear it instantly with the high-pitched voices over proximity chat. So now we've got Warzone streamers bragging about high kill games in Rebirth lobbies, while running 2-box setups against literal children. Peak competition.
Bang! Bang! Get him out!
No, it's you who needs to get out of lobbies designed for new players. You are the one who is abusing the matchmaking to make yourself look better than you actually are.
That's the first game on! Yo, this MP7 is zapping!
I need to point something out because I keep seeing the same comment over and over again. Jowo is not in Optic Gaming. Every year around this time, streamers suddenly pop up under big esports orgs and people immediately start acting like it's some major career move. But to compete in the Esports World Cup, players are required to be assigned to an organization. That's it. Some orgs jump on the chance to boost their relevance by temporarily signing Warzone streamers, and they don't even bother checking if the players have been banned or not. Doesn't matter. A lot of these orgs are already known for signing streamers with cheating histories anyway. And because the Esports World Cup conveniently sits right next to the World Series of Warzone, they get to stay on the roster a little longer and it makes them feel special. It gives off the vibe of being in a prestigious org. Lets them soak up some clout, maybe feel like they've finally made it, but it's all for show. Once the World Series wraps up, the orgs quietly kick them to the curb like nothing ever happened. Thanks for the temporary engagement, now get back to reality. So just to make it crystal clear, Jowo is not an Optic. He's on borrowed time, there for the duration of the event and nothing more. Smith, a Warzone streamer that is notoriously known for completely depending on DS4 Windows, that utilizes all sorts of scripts, has just been shadow banned as Call of Duty's new update went live. Thankfully everyone is finally aware now that it's not down to reports. This is down to a Ricochet tool detecting that his gameplay is not natural. I've covered him before many times, exposing his DS4 Windows scripts and Artiswar audio cheats. These streamers just refuse to play the game like everyone else. They simply will not play fair. But he thinks the system is busted. It's absolutely hilarious. Lennon, yet another streamer flagged by Ricochet's AI. These individuals are not playing legitimately. They've been shadow banned multiple times, which strongly indicates the presence of unauthorized software on their systems assisting their aim. I understand how Ricochet functions. I've developed Guardian TrueSight. This leverages entropy models with computer vision. I know how it detects non-human input and artificial aim correction.
It specifically looks for unrealistic snap speeds, followed by slowdown through buffer zones, a signature of mechanical input. If multiple subsystems confirm a violation, Guardian will trigger the cheat status, but only when it's absolutely certain. Additional indicators like tampering, violation, anomaly, and abnormality reflect varying degrees of suspicious aim behavior, They may appear delayed on the screen, but if the adjuster has verified it, it means it's approved and reflecting in the current data. And let me be clear, no legitimate player should ever enter the red entropy zone. That threshold exists for movements that defy human input, and our entropy engine makes that distinction possible.
And yes, these streamers are absolutely cheating. Ricochet's AI is trained to identify aiming behaviors inconsistent with human patterns. Much like Guardian, they have also trained their Ricochet AI tool on thousands of hours of CDL footage to establish a benchmark of what's realistically possible at the highest competitive level. These streamers are consistently performing well beyond that threshold, because they're using third-party tools to assist and adjust their aim dynamically. And that is the reason they're constantly being shadow banned. It's always the same old faces. It watches constantly, especially where spikes occur during abnormal or high-risk behavior. In fact, their system is built on the same foundational principles as Guardian TrueSight, using probability over time, rooted in entropy theory and Shannon's information theory. Having worked extensively on TrueSight, I understand the level of precision involved, so when players are removed from matches and the Ricochet detection logo appears, rest assured, they were absolutely cheating. Despite what some streamers might say to defend their friends, the data doesn't lie. Yesterday, I spoke about how the streamers have been trashing the game for the past year, non-stop complaining how the game is the worst in the franchise. They even all quit for a few days, and became Splitgate 2 partners. These people just jump to the next big payday, like they did on Delta Force. They don't care about Call of Duty, they will just all move like a flock of locusts to another game, once they bleed this game dry of funds. How Activision can't see this amazes me. They have just paid the streamers large sums of money to promote an event that went completely unnoticed. They even paid the midget, Kaylee, who's roughly the same size as a jelly bean, to be a captain, even though they blacklisted her for 2 years for over sexual content, as she trash-talked them on Twitter for months. Then there's Repullze, the guy that makes constant videos claiming it's over, and how this game is pathetic, who had some choice words for Ricochet, as they permanently banned his friend.
Chat, I'll tell you this right now. This is how you know this fucking anti-cheat is bullshit, bro. It's dumb as fuck.
Sick ass anti-cheat.
32 days later, he took the money. I yesterday exposed the cheater Bearpig, boosting live on stream. He uses bot accounts to launch him into kindergarten lobbies, full of toddlers who just want to have fun, but the streamers want to kill them, then trash talk them. The evidence is crystal clear. This streamer is boosting. Someone emailed me this from his Twitter community. This simp watched this cheating streamer for over a year, and didn't know the people leaving and joining the games were bots, designed to boost the streamer. A party of 3 suddenly became one, every single game, and he didn't even think to question it. You just can't fix stupid.